I just booked it. It's going to be at Howl at the Moon down at Power Plant on 22 Marketplace. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And the happy hours from 7 to 10 p.m.
Okay.
I usually shut it down. You can ask him. He's got videos.
I have footage.
I moonwalk. Don't stop believing. Get people doing Soul Train lines in the middle of the floor. Show up. We'll get it on video.
Wait a minute.
We'll see who the champion is.
Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a public service announcement. Due to the severity of this interview, there has been a challenge issued. You have been warned.
I love this guy.
Just throw the oop. See, I can feed off his energy. Throw me the oop. Just throw me the oop.
Ladies and gentlemen,
in a world where two men thought that they could do it all.
Oh my God.
One said he was a boss. The other knew it wasn't true. Next Friday, July 22nd, 7 to 10 p.m. at Howl at the Moon at the Power Plant.
Oh my God.
Show up and see these guys dance it out. Come on, man. What you want? I got something for you right now.
He even did the crowd on D.
I'm gonna need you to sit your $5 butt down before I make change, sir. You just don't understand. I'm the Nino Brown of the dance world.
Okay. I'm the closest thing to pure. Frank Lucas just couldn't bag my shit.
Drop some mic.
Just left the building. He's just left the building.
Ladies and
Sir,
gentlemen.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm gonna give you a fresh lineup.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was an actual drop the mic moment.
No. That was a drop the headphone moment.
Bro.
I'm gonna show you how it's really
that's
done.
because I got respect.
No. You had your time to talk, sir. It's my time.
Ooh.
I'm gonna let you know now.
They
Mr.
call
Weird
dance fever.
Radio. Hey, look, chicken said, I'm a boss.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
What's going on, world? How is everybody? That was the promo from the open house last month. Mind you, Mr. The Boss never showed up.
Yeah, what happened to that, man?
So I mean, as it stands, I'm still the guy.
Oh yeah.
I'm still the Don.
Oh yeah.
Don Falcone is my, you know what I'm saying? Figaro to my friends. Anyways, what's going on, everybody? This is the co-host with the most, TC Falcone. What's going on, everybody? You can find me on IG and Twitter at TC on the air. We spell everything out, so if you know how to spell, you'll be okay in finding me. We got the guest that never left.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
What's happening, bitch? No, I'm kidding.
It's Stellzine. Stell's the Don. Stell's a nigger. Stell's Apocalypse. Stelladonis. It's just a lot. You could do a lot with your name. Stellular.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Stelltacular.
Yeah. My homegirl Chanel always call me Steez. That shit is funny. I have no clue why, but Steez.
Here's your constellation prize. Right?
This guy.
We're waiting on Kenyon. He's kind of like me. I was actually coming from Towson. I was stuck in traffic. I text you at 4:56, something like that. Hey, coming from Towson, I'll meet you on 25th. Yeah. Right? From 4:56 to me texting him at 5:28, I had not moved from the York Road Circle. Like when I text you, I was like, just go on without me.
Like when you said you were stuck in traffic, I was like, it was
in my mind. It was very dramatic. It was very movie reel-esque. It was like, go on without me, man. Because like when I text you that, I had just passed Roz's shop.
Yeah,
I had literally just passed it.
It's cool because on my way up from the bar is when I got that text and there was a bus coming down the street. I win.
Yes. So today's show, for all of those listening, once again, this is Weird Radio on BeExposedRadio.com. You can call us at 410-702-5657, or you can text your comments, questions, conundrums, and confuffles to 443-642-9403.
Or people that's on YouTube.
Yeah. If you're on
Streaming
YouTube,
live.
it's Be Exposed Radio. Subscribe. You can watch all the shows, not just ours. You can watch the Artist Exchange, who comes on after us.
Mhm.
You know, you can watch Charm City because they're live now,
man.
even though the boss from Charm City never came. And you know what? I want you to play this as a commercial before their show starts, letting him know he's a punk.
Challenge.
Oh no! The challenge. I already slapped him with my white glove. He never came, so therefore, I win. You can also catch Talk Lately with Monty on Tuesdays. You can catch Be Inspired. And Lolo Jabril trying. You catch Be Inspired because you guys are Wednesdays, right? See, right in the middle of the week, right when you need that extra push.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
that's the midway point.
Yeah, it's the middle. It's like Lord Jesus, if someone else says something, tomorrow's going to be the day. And Be Inspired will be the one to help just mellow you out.
Yeah,
it's like it's there to literally get you over the hump.
Yeah.
So shout out to Miss Be Inspired. I want to say a week from now. I want to say on Friday. It is what it is.
Oh yeah, it starts.
Yeah, it is what it is. Should be starting next Friday.
Linwood and the posse.
Linwood, Hip Hop K, Fly T Miles. You know what I'm saying? Sack banger. 1-5. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. I didn't do it. I didn't. Look, I ain't do it properly. You know what I'm saying? Because it was middle finger and some other stuff. So I ain't put it up there like that. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Special to them guys.
We was doing a soundbite. He was like, "Man, how come you always invite me over your house when your wife cooking and you don't even like her food?" He's like, "Man, it is what it is." You know what I'm saying? It was great. Who else? Am I missing anybody's?
The
show?
Happy Hour Radio.
The Happy Hour with Twiz and Tina and Mecca. Oh, and I forgot. Miss Twerk something herself, Gangsta Goddess.
Oh yeah.
Gangsta. Yeah, I had to shout her out. She was not expecting, guys, if you go to YouTube, go back to what was that, July 16th? July 16th for the open house, and you'll get my cakeology class, Cakeology 101. Trust me, it's everything you'll ever need.
So what kind of cakes does Gangsta Goddess have?
Oh, Gangsta Goddess she definitely had. See, I can't give her birthday because remember, birthday is technically
potential for wedding.
You know what I'm saying? But she definitely got some she's a cross cake. She's like pound cake meets cup. Only for the the texture meets ice cream. It was a lot.
She's a hybrid cake.
She's a hybrid. You know what I'm saying? There's specialty cakes out there, people. If you want to know what I'm talking about, just find on YouTube, Be Exposed Radio.
Send an email with a photo of your cakes to cakeology101@gmail.com and we will get back to you.
And we will tell you what kind of cake you have. Mind you, okay, that's the thing now. All right, awesome.
At the break, I'm making that email.
Yes, because that will now be, and we will post you, and you will be. You know what? If we make our own edition instead of it being on the show, and we bring up examples, you can be one of the examples for the type of cake. So listen to it, figure out if you're the type of cake you want to be represented for, and we got you. So we're going to take a break in just a second, but when we come back from the break, I was informed that we are going to be talking about the Lolo Black Power movement in X-Men. Hold on, I have to. X-Men. It was also in
the Goofy movie.
A Goofy movie, and I don't know why I like big butts, but that's what Kenyon wants to talk about. We got a call. Hello.
Hey, TC, this is E Dick up at Charm City Direct Radio Show.
What's going on,
E? Fam?
Hey, what's up, fam? Hey, D the boss is at work.
Okay.
I'm pretty much going to take up for him.
Oh, okay. So when he didn't come to the happy hour thing on Friday, he was at work.
Well, all right.
Yeah. Oh, look, caught up in the
I was
lie.
watching the
See,
show.
but
I
you know
was
what?
watching the show. In his defense, he couldn't make it because of, I ain't gonna say family issues. His daughter was in town, so he was spending time with his daughter.
Okay. You know what? That's real friendship right there. That's his man's.
Yeah.
He stood up for his man's. I appreciate you. Hey.
Yeah, but
we're going to a break.
I mean,
call back at the top of the next break.
Okay, I sure will.
Yeah, give me a call back, man.
All right.
This is Weird Radio with BeExposedRadio.com.
You're struggling with your mortgage. You think about it. You don't do anything but think about it.
What are we going to do if we lose the house? Where are we going to go?
At work.
I can't let anybody find out. I'm so embarrassed.
At dinner.
How can I tell the kids? It's going to wreck their lives.
And at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get through this. What's going to happen to us?
It's time to stop thinking. It's time to start dialing. Call 1-888-995-HOPE for a free government program that offers expert one-on-one advice about your mortgage options.
I'm all alone.
No, you're not. We've helped over 1 million homeowners, and we want to help you. And now there are more ways to help. Call 1-888-995-HOPE or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
Okay, so just type the job website address here. That's it. Then you enter what job you're looking for there.
Electrician. This is Peter. Recently, he got help going on the internet for the first time to look for a new job.
Okay, then you just hit search and...
In the past, Peter's gotten work through people he knew, but he heard there were more jobs online.
There we go.
These are all for me?
Uh-huh.
Really? He had no idea just how many. I can't believe it. This one looks good. Peter is thinking the internet might be for him after all.
And this is just one website.
Wow. Why didn't I do this sooner? See what the internet can help you do at everyoneon.org or call 1-855-387-9166 to find a free training class near you. Brought to you by Connect to Compete and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on, world? This is Weird Radio, where everybody is really dope. Except for Kenyon. No, I'm lying. He's dope in his own right. You know what? Kenyon is dope because of his vocabulary. Kenyon is dope because of his eccentricness. Eccentricities? Is that a word?
His
you know, if it's not a word, I
have
made it
no
up.
clue.
It's a word now. Stamped. Eccentricities. Don't be shaking your head. No. How about you look it up? And if it's not a word, you can say it on air. I'll allow you to say it on air. How about that? Anyways, what were we talking about?
I don't even remember.
Oh, yeah, no. E was calling and sticking up for us.
Yeah.
See, that right there, that's a friend.
Oh, yeah.
That's a friend. That's a true friend. You gonna call and stick up for your mans.
Yeah, because he can't defend himself. So
exactly. So you got
Absolutely.
some. You gonna defend the voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, straight up.
You know, see, that's a real friend. Because a fake friend, you know what I'm saying? Would
just called that nigga.
What got you in trouble? You know what I'm saying? Like I saw this video or this, Instagram. They do minute-long videos now. So basically, everyone's a videographer. Guy's in a car. His homeboy calls him. Girl sitting next to him. Answers it on speakerphone. He's like, man, look, I'm trying to tell you, shorties from the night, they try to come through. And I'm going to let you know right now. Tell your girl, you're probably going to be playing Xbox or PS4 or something in my house, whatever it is. We going over there and we getting, and he's just going on. And the guy's just looking at his girl and he's just like, I'm so sorry.
Now,
He's got like the dribble lip and everything.
No, that's not a bad friend. You know what that is? That's a dumb nigga answering the phone or speaking next to his girl, knowing he doing dirt. If you do dirt with this cat, why are you answering the phone on speaker? You never know what the nigga gonna say out his mouth.
Oh, yeah.
And you never said, I'm with my girl, watch your mouth. That's your fault.
Okay. So I'm gonna take it back to Kevin Hart's stand up. And he did it in the car, but he said, hey man, yeah, I'm just kicking it with my girl. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, they had a code phrase. He's like, I sure am hungry. He was like, you better go get something else to eat. He's like, nah, man, I sure am hungry. Oh, I got you. You try to eat some of these. So, it's
no,
it's not the same.
If me and you were out.
Oh, see, it's a whole nother thing.
Just being some ignorant niggas in life, and then I call you up, and I'm not gonna be all blatant with, "Hey, guy, what you doing?" That's how the conversation starts.
But see, that's because we here. Most people when they call their friends, they try to set them up, and they're like, "Oh, really? That happened? It doesn't matter. Your night's ruined anyway. You might as well come on out." You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate E for doing that.
Definitely.
So I just got a text from Kenyon saying that he's here. No.
So what? Leave.
Exactly.
No,
we don't want you here. Doesn't matter if you're here. We're gonna talk dirt about you the whole time until you get in here.
You suck.
And then we're gonna be like, oh hey man, like he always does with us. He always does that.
He does. The time we were late, we had to run up.
I'm gonna try and segue into this random topic.
No. Let's just hold it down until he get in here and let him do it.
Yeah, because I really want to know where his head's at.
Absolutely.
Because remember, we said it was Lolo Black empowerment movement through a Goofy movie. Don't understand. I like big butts. Completely don't understand. And X-Men. Completely off the reservation, because I really think he was at work and he was listening to I Like Big Butts. Someone was talking about X-Men and he saw some memes of a Goofy movie. He was like, I might be able to flip this somehow. And that's what he did.
He gotta start working indoors. That sun is just baking the shit out of
It's
his
right.
brain,
It's just
man.
that it's right in the center.
Yeah.
Right in the center of his head. And did you see his snap earlier? He had a little dark spot on his lip and he sent it out and it said Zikheil. Like, I was like,
that's not even
it's
funny.
It's not.
He needs to grow a mustache.
Hey! What?
Can you close the door?
What?
Damn, you're dark.
Yeah, I can't call you light braid no more. You
nigga tan.
About as dark as me now.
And sweaty.
All right. Yeah, we're on.
No, we're not on. We're just sitting here
talking about shit.
I didn't know the girl was not doing the shot. That was great.
Yeah.
So what's up, man?
Chilling. Hot. Okay. Sweaty.
All right. Well,
enjoy some of this AC.
This AC. You know what I'm saying? So what's up?
Nothing much.
Let's dive into.
It's my topic.
Yes,
please.
We really need to understand where you're coming from with this.
All right. So, oh goodness, hold on.
Talking to the mic.
Got to make sure I have my headsets right. So, Alma sent me this Facebook thing yesterday or 2 days ago, and it was talking about how a Goofy movie, even if most people don't know or don't realize that that's a movie that advocated black nerddom. And you don't see it. It's hard.
I can understand it.
Like because there's things Max in an extremely Goofy movie, the sequel, when he goes to college,
right?
That was much more X-gamey.
Yes.
But in the first one, Max is a nerd. He's trying to get the girl. You've got Homeboy's concert, obviously a black guy.
Yes.
And so, like, all of that, it pushed this idea that it was okay.
I'm just saying, look, I'm sorry.
Got him. The movie came out. Yeah. Right. So, like, but that movie, it pushes a lot of motifs of black positivity, of doing it despite people trying to hold you down, trying to say that you can't.
Right.
But while that can be applied to any race, there are black overtones in that movie.
Do tell.
I mean, okay.
Do tell.
Okay. In that respect, see, now that I'm hearing it versus reading it, it kind of makes sense.
Right.
Now
there's other things that have come up that are similarly low key. Like they have.
But let's still dive into a Goofy movie because
enlighten me. I'm ready to be enlightened.
Okay, so when he's referring to the nerddom of it in that aspect, it was okay. Let's just cut to the chase. Okay. Goofy movie, although it was a kid's movie, everybody, I guess if you want to pull strings, everybody in there was technically black. Even though they were dogs, they're all technically black. His girl Roxanne, she was light bright.
I mean,
so if Max is Jay-Z, Roxanne was Beyonce. Let's just cut that right there, okay? And get all you Beehive people out there riled up. So, anyways, he's one. If you really want to take a stretch, it's about a single dad doing his best to raise his son.
Right.
Now, that's not something you see a lot within our community, but it is very well respected when you see it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So in that respect, I can understand that. In the nerd respect, you know, wanting to get the girl, not really having the skills. It's as if I'm trying to think of a TV show that would kind of correlate with that. It was kind of like
Family Matters?
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Okay.
It's like if Smart Guy was a cartoon.
Okay.
You know, Taj Mowry, he's kind of...
I know the show.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the social skills to, you know, do what he wants. But towards the end of the series, you know, he's very well versed. He's very well adapted to society and everything like that. So I'll go with him. I'll stretch my imagination that far to help him out.
I'm glad that you're
because I'm just saying, because at first I was like, maybe if you were talking about extremely goofy movie and you're talking about the chick with the all black and the beret and her beatnik Black Panther,
the hipster,
like, yeah,
the
her.
hipster in 2001. No, I'm not talking about that.
Oh, okay. Well,
and you know, that's a very particular point of that movie. That's not the whole movie.
No,
the whole Goofy movie.
The whole movie. The whole movie is very Brinks.
Mm-hmm.
It's very like you said, X gamey. It's very.
It's my personal opinion. I think that when they were making the second one, like with the first one, they got super black for Disney. So they was like the second one. They was like, oh, hold on, can't do that 2 times in a row. And then they went the other way.
Yeah,
and that's another reason that I think that a Goofy movie can be considered black, because you could, like, when you see a director or you see an actor and you see what direction they went as opposed to another part they played before, you can tell where their head is.
Yeah,
like,
I
want to
see
be
that.
completely opposite of that last one.
Because they're definitely too extreme.
They're too extreme, and that's the thing. This one was so far extreme. I was like, oh, well, this one has to be. They didn't go like to the right and then a few more steps to the right. No, they went all the way over here to the left, and went all the way over here to the right. That's just how Disney is.
Okay. Now on to okay. So
no,
I'm not on the same wavelength as you. Please explain I Like Big Butts.
Okay.
Please explain that one.
Right. Now for this one, you have to know the lyrics. All
okay.
Right? And I'm gonna admit I don't know all the lyrics, but a lot of the lyrics, even though the song's it's singing about a dude who likes big butts, but as he's talking about it, he's not glorifying the ass. He's saying, you don't have to change yourself. I love you the way you are. I like big butts. Like you, those magazine girls, I don't need that. You don't have to be what this picture of beauty is. I like you the way you are.
I can't give you that one. I mean,
it's I see
I'm
the
not
picture. Saying this is black empowerment at the obvious level. These are low key things. These are things. This isn't. It's not the main point. But if you listen, you hear. Oh, it's like the undertone. And when you get your script, you've got your story and you've got your backstory. I think like you got not just what you do, but why you do. So I think that
what I was telling TC over I think the first break, because we were trying to decipher what the hell you were talking about in that text. I was saying, yeah, sure. As a man, when I listen to the song, it's like, yeah, sisters got ass. We love that. Now, sure, black empowerment, but That's from a man standpoint. When you bring women into the equation, now you're objectifying them.
It's very
You're
degrading.
degrading them.
In a sense. But in his mind,
I mean,
well, not necessarily your mind, but I mean, you did come up with the topic. I mean, in a sense, you are saying it's necessarily, I won't say uplifting, but it's very self-assuring.
It's self-assuring. And one, objectification. That's we always do that. As people, you objectify everybody. If you don't, you're a fool. Because you have to look at you and then say, boop, 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 boop. That's who this person is before I get to know you, because I don't know you. So I have to give you attributes in order to approach you. That's just what we do. I can't really.
Preconceived notions are not okay.
Huh?
Preconceived notions are not okay.
But that's how the world works.
It doesn't matter what's okay.
We just talked about that bullshit. You told me about the 5 monkey experiment. That
you're right.
No,
You're right.
No.
You're right. I'll explain that towards the end.
Okay.
I'll explain that towards the end.
All right. Well, look, we're gonna go on a break. When we come back, we're gonna continue talking about my my low key.
Yeah, because you said X-Men.
Yes.
I need to hear this because I don't agree.
That's funny because
all.
I didn't even come up with that one. That's not something that I made up.
Who came up with that?
I'll let you know when we come back from the break. Give us a call at 410-702-5657 or text us at 443-642-9403. If you know anything that's empowering on the down low, don't really let you know that it's going to lift you up, but then it lifts you up.
Hey, Arnold. You ended with that. Why didn't you go to commercial? That was a perfect. Hey, Arnold. Everyone was silent.
This is Weird Radio on BeExposedRadio.com.
With your weird ass.
Are you thinking about getting your GED diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Sometimes things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
You know that feeling? People look at you and don't believe in you.
You want some gentle encouragement. Then you're on your way to your GED diploma and a better life.
But I know they're probably just a little bit nervous. You can find it in yourself to take that first step.
You can improve your future. You can do this. I know you can. You need to start pushing yourself.
Now get your game face on and take the first step towards a better life.
Hurry up. Don't make me repeat myself.
Whatever level of motivation you need to get your GED diploma, we've got a pep talk that's right for you. Call 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or visit yourged.org for your pep talk and find free GED classes in your area. GED is a registered trademark of the American Council on Education, brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
When you were a little kid and you thought about what you wanted to be, teaching was at the top of your list. But things changed. And as you got older, teaching didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you're thinking you'll be something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Now you want to be a doctor. You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the four walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable. But how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward.
I'm
but
LeVar
believe
Burton,
me-
and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is. Because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person. And if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now. Free stuff for you just for listening to this station. Yeah, we got your attention? Here's how it works. You click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for cool stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple. Free stuff just for doing what you already do. Radio Loyalty. Click the banner to join now. Join the club that gives you stuff. Hey, thanks! Radio Loyalty. Here's how it works. Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple, right? Radio Loyalty. Click that banner to join now.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
I was just saying, do it. So we are back with Weird Radio, and we are talking.
I'm gonna sip my tea.
About the low key. She need to bring me some. About to get my. But we're talking about low key Black empowerment, things that don't really shout it at you, but kind of slip it in there on the low.
That's the best way to advertise.
Subliminally. And due to the disagreement I have with my co-host, my wife has come in to help me fight my battles.
Is that what I did? I came in here to fight battles. I came in here to greet y'all, and then was asked to handle the lightweight.
So
okay,
so talking about this low key,
there's nothing wrong with having a woman fight your battles. One of my lady friends carries a gun, so I don't give a fuck. Hey, play Ben if you want.
How's Paula doing?
That ain't her name, and mind your business.
No, isn't that the name I got?
That's he's salty.
I am.
Let's talk.
Wait till we go to break.
Oh yeah, because I heard about that.
Let's talk about I like big butts, because
Okay.
that was the second low key Black Power thing that I talked about.
So I definitely have been the one who's been advocating this new attitude towards that song. So over the break, I explained that the way I look at it is kind of in the same vein as
Hot sauce.
Thank
Hot
you.
sauce,
Yes.
yeah.
What not formation?
Formation,
Get it
yes.
together. All right.
I don't know either.
Of course, hot sauce in my bag. Swag.
No. The overall song is not necessarily Black Power. That's what UNITY is for. That's what Fight the Power is for. Those are obvious,
overt
songs about we can feel good about ourselves no matter what anybody else says. Look inside yourself to find the thing that you love most. Or to be okay, to look at yourself and say, I'm okay the way I am. I don't have to conform to anybody else's standards, whatever those standards may be, whatever scope we're looking through. Correct?
Correct.
So for me, I Like Big Butts is a low-key Black Power song. We're going to look at the time frame it came out. Early 80s, late 70s, when it was Twiggy and Jane Fonda.
Is it that old?
Yes.
Yes.
And he actually name
you
dropped
serious?
Jane Fonda in that record too.
Yes, he
Right.
did.
Yes, he does. So, and Twiggy and God love Iman, but she is also built like that. Very slim, very tall, very long, very little curvaceousness to her. Beautiful woman, all of them, Twiggy and Jane Fonda, beautiful women. But you are talking about a society, a media focus on nothing else is beautiful but this. If you do not fit the standard, which is something that we fight against even now, the standards have changed, obviously, but we still fight against that idea that this is the only thing that's beautiful and nothing else can be. So he says, seeing flat butts is all the thing. Take the average black man and ask him, she got to pack much back. In my opinion, that was him telling sisters across the world, which is something that a lot of hip hop does not do, especially now. You're okay just the way you are. We love you just the way you are. In fact, we prefer you the way you are. Don't do nothing to change it. We love you and all your curves and all your flaps and all your moving parts. Like, so for me, I feel like that was the point of the song. And I want to say I've spoken to more than one person about this recently. And I've heard somebody say that they heard an interview where he said that exact thing. He was like, I was just tired of seeing a bunch of white girls on TV getting all this praise for being the most beautiful things ever. So I wasn't attracted to a single one of them. So I needed to do something about that. So that's what he did. He wrote a song that said that the whole, it started with the, oh my God.
That's
oh my God. And the fact that you can still take that and play it and it still is
oh
a
my
thing,
God, Becky,
right?
look at her butt. But to debunk that that interview theory, because I can pull this shit up right now because I'm an avid watcher of Vlad TV, and that's not where that came from.
Okay.
There was a broad who was on stage at one of his shows, and her ass was like, damn. He wrote a song about that chick's ass.
That makes sense.
But I'm not taking
It's
nothing
probably
away from
both.
your theory. I'm just saying I don't
probably
agree
both.
with it.
I mean, I
He
can't
was probably
imagine
hearing
that
all that
I
stuff,
can't
and then he saw
imagine-
her and was like, "Nah, this is the song."
I can't.
Her.
So
Nah.
here's how I feel about it. Because at the end of the day, anyone who makes music is an artist, especially if you're making music at that level. We must consider you an artist. You have a following. There are people who get something from what you're doing, and that's the point of art, right? So if you are an artist, there are only a hand, and at that time period, because I have to remember that we are talking about early 80s, late 70s. There were not a lot of hip hop musicians who were just making music to make music. There weren't Waka Flockas, there weren't Futures, there weren't just people trying to make money. They were making music that was relevant, that meant something, that was for a group of people to help them feel better about the situation they were in, to help them understand the situation that they're in, and to help them even maybe overcome that situation or get out of it. So I can't imagine that he wrote a song just because she had a big booty. He was like, damn, she got a, like, I can see it starting there, but then as you're writing it, it begins to dawn on you. Oh, snap. Like, we don't, big butt sisters don't get no love unless it's on the street.
We didn't have
So
the
let
Hot
me make it
97s and the
mainstream.
Power 105 ones that we
All
had
right.
today.
So,
Peace out.
all right.
Thank you
dear.
for that,
Thank you, baby.
because that was very insightful.
That's right. Apparently, I am not insightful enough. I wanted to ask
Hell
her
no,
about,
you're not.
about my goofy movie explanation and how that
We can
was.
talk about that.
Apparently,
Just leave it.
apparently,
Thank
I'm
you.
not insightful.
You did your job.
There is, yeah, yeah,
We'll do
yeah. I don't want to word for word, but anyway, before we went on break,
Yeah, go ahead. Dive into this X-Men
The
thing, because I
X-Men.
don't believe you.
now the funny thing is, X-Men, if you didn't know, was written as an allegory for the civil rights struggle. Stan Lee said that himself. That's why he wrote it. So
That I'm familiar with.
yeah, that whole idea, the whole franchise, the whole since its inception has been an undercover Black Power movement. It's been because even now, if you go ask Black people, even like you have to go find the hardest of hardcore comic book fans to even have probably picked up that, if they hadn't picked it up reading it, to have seen that interview, because it's the whole series talks about a group of people who try to get their freedom, try to keep from being oppressed.
I mean, well, To be honest, that's obvious. I'm not a comic book guy at all. You know me personally. I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck about comic books and superheroes. But I did get that from X-Men. It's like,
Yeah.
oh shit, it's a group of people being, held down by the man. Cool.
But besides the fact that there are 6 mutants of color, it's still like that. Like it's one of those things like you don't think about, especially now. People who watch X-Men now, the kids who watch it, they won't see it, but it's something that sort of slips its way in. You see people who are oppressed for being different, for being strange, for being perceived as dangerous.
I mean, there's no perception. They have powers that can drastically change things. That's very dangerous.
But that's the thing. Just having a power does not make you dangerous.
Oh yeah, it does.
Using that power makes you dangerous.
No,
because that's the assumption that like all these cop killings. I was afraid for my life. He could have. That's an assumption of something. That's an assumption of a degree of danger. Not because these people actually did something, but because they had the potential to. Potential. Now, in X-Men, they give it a much more real feel. Someone who can burn a hole in an iron wall is obviously scary as opposed to a 6'4" black guy selling CDs. But once you get to that, once you reach a point, it doesn't matter how many steps past you've taken. Once you get off the ladder, you're off the ladder. It doesn't matter if you take 5 steps or 10 steps. You've gone too far. So, like, even though these people have powers, they still have rights. You can't, like, if I was the only person right now, today, tomorrow, develop psychic telepathic abilities, that doesn't give all of you the right to oppress me just because I might be dangerous.
Oh no! I just fall back like, nah, this nigga crazy.
Right. But in X-Men, like that's the idea. Like, oh, these people might be dangerous. We have to oppress them now in case something happens. And that's kind of the attitude that white America has had with black people since they brought us over.
They shouldn't have brought us here.
They shouldn't have.
Should have just left us where the hell we were.
They really shouldn't have. Because once they brought us, they found out, oh, there's so many more of them. Oh, we have to change the system so they don't.
See, that's a personal problem. Y'all brought way more than you needed, and then you let them breed, nigga. You're crazy.
Hey, and then you gave him nothing but workouts for 200 years. Yeah,
hard labor, man, and a lot of anger. Issues. Bad combination.
Issues. But and then that's another sort of combo. Like Daniel, I listened to my comedian Pandora. And Daniel Tosh tells a terrible, terrible joke, much like all of his terrible, terrible jokes, where he talks about how it's weird to live in America today as a white person because slavery existed 200 years ago. And now he's grown up in a generation where he's always idolized black people. And then he talks about how amazing it was that slavery actually happened because he said, black people could have said, hey, we could just run away, right? We could all just get up and run away. Yeah, don't look at me with that face. I know it's an awful joke. It's a terrible, terrible joke. It's super hilarious. But yeah, like we really, really could have.
Not everybody would have made it.
No, but see, that's the thing. That's the thing that people focus on. And even in X-Men, that's why you have the schisms in the factions. Like there are multiple factions in the mutant verse. And that's because people think, oh, we can't run because all of us won't get away. That's fine. That's fine. That's what's supposed to happen. There's sacrifice for a reason. And as callous as it may sound, that's how you wake people up. That's how you drive people. Because if there's no fire behind you, why are you going forward? If at that time we all revolted, yeah, 100, 200, maybe 500 people would have died. But if you don't do anything, how many people are going to die? Same,
Okay.
So that's why it's in my bid for the low key.
Okay, so Goofy movie.
Mhm.
You didn't do it for me. I like big butts. Your wife came, saved it.
Look, she made a point, but I still disagree.
I'll agree with her.
Still disagree.
I'll agree with her. And as far as the X-Men thing is concerned, you held your own.
Huh.
I'll say that.
That was fair. Sure.
Yes. I can honestly say that.
1 out of 3. It's not a good grade, but hey, at least you got something.
At least you got something.
I don't like y'all.
So I mean,
well, that's 1 out of 3 for me.
I'll give you 2 out of 3. I'll give you 2 out of 3. I'll be fair.
See, I'm just gonna get stoned and go back and watch extremely goofy movie. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back and watch.
Gotta watch the first.
I'm pretty sure I'm still not gonna pick up what he was putting down, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Once again, it's low key.
I mean,
it's not obvious.
Tevin Campbell was like the headlining singer in that movie. God, what was his name?
Straight injected. He
What
injected.
what was his name?
In the movie?
The singer.
I don't remember.
Bother me because I know
you got one of them small computers laying right in front of you.
It's right in front of me. I just okay.
In fact, you know what? You know what I'm gonna say right now. If someone can snap TC the name of, is it the character or the actual musician who played the character?
No,
the character's name?
The character's name.
All right.
I'm actually.
I said Tevin Campbell.
I want somebody to snap.
Right? I said Tevin Campbell.
I didn't know that was his character's name.
Continue with what you were saying, please, sir.
I want somebody to snap TC the character's name in a Goofy movie. That's saying,
if you find it, just hold on to it. Don't say
right.
it.
And if you do, the first person who does that, I'll send them one of the movies from my house.
Oh shit! Well, you still got some,
bruh. Those 22 movies were the last 20. That was like 50, that's like 22 or 55 that I bought.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'll keep it to myself.
Yeah, you should, yeah. Because I'm gonna give somebody a movie from my house.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
And what's his name? Pauly Shore was the
Major Cuppies.
God.
Show cheese.
Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore. Shout out to him.
He's that
That's
guy,
right.
yo.
Biodome.
Pauly Shore.
That was one of my favorite movies.
It's kids don't know who that is now.
Well, I mean,
of course not.
That's like them knowing Carrot Top.
Why would they?
Exactly.
It was a different time, yo. Me and Walt were just talking about this in the car. We were listening to it was some early Master P, and Walt just started rapping the song, and it's like, yo, why did I know this? I was like, bro, we just grew up in a different time. It was crazy. We were wilding. It was like, mad different.
It's like when you start singing some Uncle Luke, you like, whoa.
I have 2 Live Crew's greatest hits on my phone. That was one of the greatest rap groups to do it. And I'm not even talking about a lyrical standpoint. I am not. They changed my life.
Man, it was like I forgot who I was hanging out with, but they just randomly started doing the chorus from Colt 45.
Nigga, what?
And like they started doing the chorus to it. I joined in, somebody else joined in, but when it got to the lyrics, I was the only one who was just
it was a different time.
I'm the only one. Okay.
It was a different time, yo.
You old.
Apparently,
God, Lee. All right.
What was I supposed to be? You told me to say something about something earlier.
I did.
And I said I would do it later. What were we talking about?
I don't know. I do know we got Baltimore Fashion Week coming up. Get them author memes off the thing, Jabril.
Yeah, get out of here.
Get them author memes.
Luckily,
all right, I'm not going to say what that meme says, but I am
shit.
going to tell Jabril I had to say that to somebody once. It made me sad. I was real upset. All right, so we're going to take a break. Give us a call at 410-702-5657 or text us at 443-642-9403 if you want to finish out our segment and talk about some low-key Black Power things that you've seen. So, yeah, this is W.E.I.R.D Radio. We'll be right back.
With your weird ass.
When you were a little kid and you thought about what you wanted to be, teaching was at the top of your list. But things changed. And as you got older, teaching didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you're thinking you'll be something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Now you want to be a doctor. You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the four walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable, but how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextstoprex.org.
So just type the job website address here. That's it. Then you enter what job you're looking for there.
Electrician. This is Peter. Recently, he got help going on the internet for the first time to look for a new job.
Okay, then you just hit search and...
In the past, Peter's gotten work through people he knew, but he heard there were more jobs online.
there we go.
These are all for me?
Uh-huh.
Really? He had no idea just how many. I can't believe it. This one looks good. Peter's thinking the internet might be for him after all.
And this is just one website.
Wow. Why didn't I do this sooner? See what the internet can help you do at everyoneon.org or call 1-855-387-9166 to find a free training class near you. Brought to you by Connect to Compete and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
What's going on, world?
We are back with our, I guess, final segment.
Yeah, the hour just burns up, man. That hour just comes and goes.
Yeah. And I gotta say, it's been extra quick for me because I was a little late. I picked up my money before I got here. So, you know, once you get your paycheck, until you everything's going, I'm just spending it right now in my mind. I don't see nothing.
Oh, yeah, it's never fun. It's never fun. I got paid today, but my check was gone Monday. I knew what it was. I already knew what it was.
Oh, you guys got paid today. I didn't get paid
because you get paid on off days.
I get paid in the middle of the week.
Exactly.
Wednesday? That's terrible.
Oh,
I used to get paid on Thursdays.
See, that's somewhat better because it's still closer.
Thursday
to
is good because you are prepped for Friday.
No, because once I get paid on Thursday, I start on Thursday. Friday's smiling at me, and I'm looking at it like, you just don't know, babe.
Yeah, I get paid in the middle of the week. It's like, oh, well, I don't have anything I have to pay until next week, so I can use some of this, right? By Monday.
Everybody has that mental check.
Cheese sandwiches, my nigga. Cheese sandwiches.
When you're high, cheese sandwiches are okay. That's the poorest shit ever, but it is okay.
No,
it is.
Sugar sandwich.
You ain't never had. That's an abomination.
You know what? That's not poor. That's
trifling.
That just shows that you don't have any self-respect.
Is that what that shows?
Listen,
all right,
syrup sandwich. You sure has some sustenance.
Okay, there we go. Wow. Syrup and peanut butter. If you want the Reese's effect.
I'm just saying.
Whatever.
Sugar sandwich.
A sugar sandwich.
You need to get
I've heard it before. Don't get me wrong. I've heard it before.
I've heard it,
but I'm just looking at you like you're crazy.
That's like that cucumber soup that I was forced to eat one time.
Cucumber soup.
It was cold cucumber soup, and as it was described to me, the worst thing she's ever eaten.
Okay.
And yeah, so that happened. Yeah, I can't rock with the sugar sandwiches. And now that you brought that up, I haven't had a syrup sandwich in like 10 years.
Because you know why?
Man.
Exactly.
Because I'm grown.
Exactly.
I'm glad.
You can buy food, real food. See, being a broke kid in a broke family, you couldn't do anything about that. But now you make your own income.
Is that why I'm Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen right now? I'm just Emil, bam, just blasting it out. Whatever. Now, what's this? I got this cilantro roasted chicken with some rosemary rubbed rice.
You can't even spell cilantro.
You better look at her. Don't fuck with me.
You talking about bam cilantro?
Baby, don't tell him how I throw down in the kitchen. I will show.
We started officially dating because you could cook.
Yes. Yes. It was so good. Her mom forgot that she ate my food. Like clear.
Well, see, using her mom as an example, that's not really the best person to use.
Not if you saw her eat.
Mm.
No. If you saw her eat that.
A better example is my brother. Trey does not like spicy food, and he would not stop eating the sloppy joe.
Yes.
And he would take a bite.
Okay, see, that makes sense.
Cry.
That makes sense.
Kenyon, this is so good, and
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
he tortured himself in order to.
That reminds me, your brother has he's on a quest for vengeance now.
Oh.
He's been reminded, so he has to get me back. I still don't understand how it's my fault, but whatever. Oh, so we've got the artist exchange coming up next. Nate's looking quite happy here.
He's radiating excitement right now.
Right, I know, right? God, look at that. I'm just.
I don't know.
What do I have?
Are you okay, sir?
See, I love her. I love her because she don't like to share. I love it. It makes me feel good.
I don't believe you, but it's okay.
Is that bad? That I like it when she's
I don't
upset
believe
that
you
she
at
has to
all.
share with me? Because
You're a sick puppy.
yeah, that's what it is.
Well, it's just because I rarely get what I want in life. That's fine.
So,
welcome to the wonderful world of being an adult.
well, all right. Before we get out of here and leave it over to the artist exchange, I want to let you guys know that Baltimore Fashion Week is coming up on August 12th, 13th, and 14th.
Otacon's that weekend too.
It is. So
lots of fun going on in Baltimore.
right. So I'm going to be around for that. Who knows where we can get information on fashion? Do they just have to go to search Baltimore Fashion Week to find information?
BaltimoreFashionWeek.com.
Well, there you
there's
go.
A Baltimore Fashion Week Facebook page. You can probably also see it on Miss Sharon Nixon's Facebook page.
There you go.
The CEO of Fashion Umbrella.
That's right.
That's right. So that's coming up. We've got the Be Exposed open house coming up on the 20th. So if you've got some business you want to do, want to advertise, got things that you want to talk about, come down, come meet us, come meet the other hosts of the other shows. I mean, you don't got to meet Nate. He's not that important. He's all right, but it's whatever. But you can come down, you can come kick it. It's a good time. We have our after party at the happy hour. The happy hour at the after party, whatever. That's over at the Rumble Lounge afterwards. Yeah, I'm trying to read. It's happy hour. I'm not sure if it's their happy hour, if it's our happy hour, if it's the after party. I don't know.
Just go get drunk.
But you can go to the Rumble
leave.
Lounge after you come to our open house, and you can drink, you can dance. If y'all show up, we'll show up, and then you can talk to us and dance with us. If you want to dance with TC, that costs a little extra.
Because I will break out my "Don't Dance with Me" dance so quick.
I have a video in my phone of me doing the "Don't Dance with Me" dance.
I will do it.
I did that. I did that in New Orleans.
I'm sorry.
So what?
I did that in New Orleans.
The home
There's a song that
videos,
came on
they
that
gotta
was
stay
perfect for it, so
secret. Let's keep them.
You're the best, worst kind of person.
People love me for some odd reason.
He's got
I don't
gold
get
teeth.
it.
That's how you know.
Best, worst.
I was telling TC in the car, if I met me, I wouldn't fuck with me. Hell no, who is this asshole? Nah.
Because the very first time me and him met, we both sized each other up without saying a word to each other.
Real shit.
And I was
See this.
hold on. Can I just would you?
What?
Jeez.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here because I've been at work all day and I'm still quite sweaty. I need to shower. So don't. Is that why you looking like that? I'm gonna go give Nate a hug.
He's probably gonna.
and then-
He's gonna take that chair, put it there,
You mean move it out into
burn it like during the show. He's gonna have Jabril like Febreze it and scrub it.
Because we can't burn it.
Take
We
off
can't
the-
afford another chair.
reupholster this.
Salvage it as best we can.
All right. So this has been Weird Radio. I'll catch you guys on Tuesday. Here you guys go. It's the Artist Exchange on BeExposedRadio.com.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom.
I wanted to talk to you about something, and oh, wait, hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway.
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment.